Usually on a falcon attack, you bring what? You bring bowlers. You bring CC bowlers to a falcon attack. Tsar, nope, there it goes. He brings a hound loon. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Riggs Gaming, Forbidden versus North Watchers here in Week 10 CWL invite. Now, as you guys see it, Forbidden walking away with an incredible victory. The final 134 to 129. Hashtag Fear4B. Take a look at both sides of the map. And I got a Town Hall 9 attack to show you guys. I'll go ahead and throw the stats on the screen for you. In a 45v45, Forbidden coming up 1 star short of the perfect war. I want to give a big shout out to everybody over in North Watchers. It's always, it's a great group of guys and girls over North Watchers. I know we got Blondie over there. We got PSC, Raven, Agent, Hero, an incredible clan. And Forbidden, of course, Forbidden. Wait till you guys see the stats to this war. And again, here in week, and a very formidable opponent. I mean, North Watchers, holy crap. Wait till you guys see the stats. Here we go. Forbidden, 6 11v11 3 stars. There were 7 Town Hall 11s in this breakdown. 6 11v11s, 18 10v10s. I'll get to that in a minute. Went perfect on dips and hitting at 70%. Town Hall 9. That was the hit rate at Town Hall 9. Now I'll go ahead and take a look at North Watchers stats. They had 1 11v11, 12 10v10s. They went perfect on dips. They went 10 for 10 on the dips. And their 9s, they're a little bit better than Forbidden's, hitting at 80% hit rate. So they had all kinds of scouts on our 10s. The way this war started, though, Forbidden coming out of the gate red hot in this war. In the first 30 minutes, we had 2 10v10s already. Big shout out to OBL getting a fresh 10v10 and a cleanup 10v10 literally within the first 30 minutes of this war. But I mean, from start to finish, it was pretty much non-stop action. I mean, pretty much from both sides. But Forbidden walking away with the victory, bringing the regular season record now 9-1. We have one more war for the regular season before we go ahead and get into the playoffs. And I believe the next war for Forbidden, not too sure about North Watchers, but the next war for Forbidden, I believe, is going to be against War Whales. So that is going to be an incredible war. But for this one, starting off, we went 9 for 10 with 10v10 3 stars. So in 10 attempts, only failing 1 of them. So putting a lot of pressure on North Watchers. I mean, just in the first few hours of this war, we had 4 or 5 10v10s before we even cleared the Town Hall 9s. That's how much everybody was planning, getting these hits in, and having successful 10v10 3 stars. We will be taking a look at, I believe, 5, oh, it might have 6 10v10s recorded, and we have 3 11v11s. And again, for you guys looking for that heavy hitter action, to show 6 11v11s and 18 10v10s, it would literally be an hour-long recap. So we got to pick and choose some of the best, which is what I tried to do for this recap. We're going to go ahead and start off. Big shout out to Magnus on that mass minion attack. Absolutely loved it. But we're going to go ahead and start off with Bliss's Queen Charge. She also had a 10v10 6-pack this war. One of them was from Falcon, this one being a Queen Charge Lalo. So go ahead and take a look at this one as she goes ahead and starts her Queen over here at 3 o'clock. Goes ahead and gets the first layer wall broke. And notice she didn't get a full CC pull, so just the archers came out. But as the Queen steps up, we'll see a baby dragon come out, which she is going to go ahead and hold her poison flat. Here comes the wall breakers raged up. They get the second layer wall broke, which is going to leave access to that Expo, to the air sweeper, and to the enemy Queen as well. And she'll be starting the flight portion down here at the bottom. But this Queen is going to keep charging. There goes the air sweeper. And with the queen under rage, she's just going to pretty much 3-shot that that expo right there as she makes her way through. Once she gets through this CC, we'll go ahead and see the hounds and the loons starting over here at about 5 o'clock. Also bringing in a hound over here at about 7:30. They're going to go ahead and clump up on the air defense. And standard lalo, just dropping on those haste spells, trying to keep those loons nice and close to those lava hounds. We got some more balloons coming in over on the far right-hand corner over there at 9 o'clock. Queen under ability ends up taking out the enemy queen. Heal spell for these loons, followed by a raid spell to push them through the archer tower and hopefully get them to that expo. Those loons were just barely under rage as they go ahead and collapse on that wizard tower right there. Has a nice split. You get 2 separate groups of loons splitting to each wizard tower. They're gonna go ahead and end on that that inferno tower. Last air targeting defense to go down is going to that archer tower. They'll finish up on that mortar. We got pups and minions all over the place. Clean up this base. Huge shout out to Bliss getting that 10v10 6-pack this war. I mean, from queen charge lalos, queen charge hog attacks, kill squad lalos like we're going to see Storm doing, who I believe is still on the leaderboard for 10v10 3-stars here in Invite. But, you know, kill squad lalos, falcon attacks, bitch attacks, I mean, you name it, from top to bottom, left to right. Forbidden utilizing all strategies to take down Talentens, using the best attacks for the bases as we see this kill squad doing work. Noticing with the kill squads, Forbidden usually not using a jump spell, just dropping down those wall breakers, getting 1 to 2 layer walls pop, leaving all kinds of access into the core for this queen under ability. Taking out that Tesla right there, taking out the bomb tower. She can't reach the expo because she's on the other side of the wall, but we do have 2 air defenses already taken down. Clearly the defensive ring has been broke, as Storm is going to start his lalo up here at the top at 12, at 2, over here at 3 o'clock, dropping those haste spells. There goes the raid spell, as we do have an inferno tower and a wizard tower covering I mean, a lot of high HP buildings right there, so went ahead and opted to use the raid spell right there. Still has 1 more haste spell left to deploy after he drops that heal spell down there at 6 o'clock, and clearly can tell where that haste spell is going to go. Only a few defenses left from the wizard tower, the inferno tower, the archer tower, and he has, you know, pups help clean up this base. But using the kill squad Lalo doing absolute work right now at Town Hall 10 on the right bases, and Storm showing us a clear example of how to execute a CB Lalo. Absolutely loved it. Huge shout out to Storm, always putting in work for Forbidden. Now we're going to go ahead and check out another Queen Charge Lalo. This one coming from Mask by popular demand. Everybody wants to see Mask's attack, so we're going to go ahead and check out one of his 10v10 3-stars, as he's going to be starting his queen up here at the top. And just followed up, you can see that wizard helping to funnel that king, as he doesn't want that king to help take out that town hall, because he doesn't want to charge into that compartment right there. As he pops the Iron Fist ability, he goes ahead and drops on his wall breakers, gets the first layer wall pop, and you see, I think it was the barbarians from the Iron Fist ability that ended up pulling out that CC right there. But there goes the poison spell to go ahead and take care of not only the baby dragon, but more than the baby dragon is getting rid of that witch, because you know the queen will get tied up on those skellies forever without that witch being poisoned. But goes ahead and takes care of the CC. And here goes the next layer of wall breakers to go ahead and get the next layer wall pop. And those wall breakers just caught the tail end of that rage to help pop that wall right there. Queen on queen ability, but with his queen under rage, goes ahead and takes out the enemy queen. Here comes the next layer of wall, the next group of wall breakers to pop the next layer of walls. Ends up getting a 3-layer wall break coming from Mask right here. Dude is a freaking beast, charging on here. And that Expo is in fact in range from over the wall, starting his Lalo up here at the top as the queen's taking out the defenses at the bottom. Goes ahead and starts his Lalo up at the top right there, as we do have 2 air defenses kind of in the same compartment right there. Dropping on the haste spell and bringing in these loons. Notice he drops a few loons just in case that big group didn't target that bomb tower. So just wanted to be more safe than sorry, because he doesn't want to screw up the loon pathing. So he drops a few balloons to take out that bomb tower. Another raid spell covering the Inferno Tower and the Wizard Tower. He also had a heal spell in there, healing up all these loons. And he is a lot of spells, so these loons are going to be pretty much ending on this Wizard Tower without spells. But with the nice split that he got, no question, even if the loons didn't survive, that queen is still up. She would take out those defenses, and he had all kinds of pups and minions to help clean up the base, getting that 3-star Anger Fist AK Mask doing work. And on this one, we did have a couple Suey Hero Lalos to a lot of our surprise. North Watchers running hounds in the CCs. You run hounds in the CCs, Forbidden is going to Suey Lalo. They are just Suey Lalo masters over here in this clan. But we'll go ahead and check out this attack from Sipal, aka Mate. We'll go ahead and check out how he breaks this base down. And you'll see right here, Queen, I mean, she can clearly reach that air defense from over the wall. Just set a really cheap funnel with just a baby dragon and a wizard. Goes in, pops ability, ends up taking out the wizard, or ends up taking out the air defense. But this is the best part right here. Kind of doing like a split kill squad. Not so much a split kill squad, but the queen, sacrificing the queen down there at 6, funneling that side. And here comes a king and just bowlers, followed by a rage spell and some wall breakers. And look at what these bowlers end up getting on this push right here in this mini kill squad. They end up taking out 1 expo. They also end up taking out 1 air defense, and they end up taking out this second expo that was right there inside of that core, starting the Lalo over here at 3 o'clock. I could not believe the work that not only the queen got, but more so the value from the bowlers and the king. Just a rage and some wall breakers, taking out an air defense and 2 expos. Base is going to be wrecked. Has pretty much all his spells, other than a rage, all the other spells were used on the flight portion of this attack right here. And as you guys see, you can see that hound just kind of chilling, the defending hound over there at about 330. A couple of pups tied up on him, but you're running those hounds. I mean, Suey Lalo is like Forbidden's thing. It's what they do, and Danny Mate doing a perfect job displaying that right here. So they're completely wrecking this base. Huge shout out to Mate on this one. Absolutely love that attack. Want to bring you guys that one. This is the attack, you guys, that you have got to see. I mean, this is it right here, you guys. This one coming from Tsar. This one coming from Tsar doing the Falcon. But the dude, I mean, we have seen him. He does the craziest attacks, and it's usually not by choice. This one, with no exception, you guys already know, I always try to do my best to save the best attacks for last. But check out doing a Falcon, of course, doing the Falcon, you can tell, look at the Valkyries, look at the bowlers. Usually on a Falcon attack, you bring what? You bring bowlers, you bring CC bowlers to a Falcon attack. Tsar, nope, there it goes. He brings a Hound Loon. The dude brings a Hound Loon to this. When we saw this, I mean, the chat went freaking nuts. I mean, it was nice tries all over. Dude was getting clowned. He was getting clowned in chat. But look at the base is gone. Look at the value that he gets. He pretty much swagged his CC. Imagine what this attack would have looked like if Tsar took the proper CC to the attack. It ends up getting semi kind of close. But at the end of the day, ends up getting, look at, he's already made it from the other end of the base to the other end of the base. Still has king ability and queen ability. I guess looks can be deceiving. There's just a lot more trash. But if you look at defenses, there's only about maybe 4, maybe 5 defenses that can actually do anything. But just with the defenses left and the hero build, having both hero abilities, you know the base is going to be completely wrecked. Has a nice split from his heroes, swagged his CC. The first time ever, I guarantee you, you have seen a Falcon attack used with a Hound Loon, your own Hound Loon coming out of the CC. swagging it, but getting the 3-star. Huge shout out to Tsar, and huge shout out to his base building. I'm hopefully I can get the okay from Forbidden to show you guys the attack. I know a lot of people were talking about it, but Tsar building a tier 1 base that took 7 defenses. I recorded the attacks. I mean, as this video is being made, the attacks have long been wiped. I'm hoping I can bring you guys that footage in the next video or in a couple of videos to come. Definitely stay tuned to the channel. But a tier 1 receiving 7 defenses from an incredible clan like North Watchers. Tsar, an incredible base builder, just has to bring the proper CC. All right, guys, we're going to check out a few 11v11 attacks before we go ahead and wrap up the video. This one coming from Hostile Intent with a Queen Charge Lalo. Wait till you guys see this one. And again, we had 6 11v11 3-stars. Again, there was just no way I'd be able to record every single attack. The video would get way too long, and we try our best to keep them within 20 minutes or so. But there's no way we'd be able to do an hour-long recap. Plus, I'm still on vacation. But hopefully, you guys enjoy the 3 11v11s that I have for this recap. But look at this Queen Charge jump spell down. King doing an incredible, wait till you guys see what he does with his King over here. But just with a baby dragon, just set an amazing funnel for this Queen. She's going to clearly go ahead and take the jump spell. There's no trash on the outside of the wall for her to go ahead and run around. So that jump spell leading right into the core. There goes the BK over there at 9 o'clock. He's going to go ahead and clear that trash over there. Going to go ahead and get rid of that mortar just to help with the loon pathing a little bit more. But we have Hound Loon starting up at the top. All kinds of haste spells. Have another Hound and some more Loons over here at about 9:30. Drop down those haste. And we do still have one more, yes, one more haste spell left to deploy. Queen still going. And he did go ahead and opt to bring the Warden with the Queen Charge rather than with the flight portion. Goes ahead and pops the Warden ability and the Queen ability, as these Loons are all going to go ahead and collapse on the Inferno Tower and the Bomb Tower that was down there at 6 o'clock. Base was completely wrecked. Wait till you guys see the next one. Just look at when this replay is going to end. In 1 minute and 28 seconds, this base is gone. This one coming from Black. Dropping down, I believe he had 10 Giants to start. They just kind of fanned out pretty much from 12 to 9 o'clock, providing perfect tanks for not only the Witches, and the Witches Skellies also provide a mini tank for the Bowlers. We got the Heroes in behind. We have a jump spell leading everything in, and a jump spell right there in the core. You guys can see it right there on the Clan Castle, and just those 2 jumps are pretty much going to lead the troops from one end of the base to the other. 2 jumps getting through this space, and we have a nice flank on each side over the wall. I mean, just the classic bitch attack, but instead of using golems, Black went ahead and opted to bring the Giants just to get a little more tank on the initial entry. And just, I mean, look, he has all kinds of bowlers up. All the abilities from the heroes have been used. But I mean, the base is gone. I think there's just 1 cannon down there at 6 o'clock towards the bottom. I mean, all kinds of Witches, all kinds of Skellies, all kinds of bowlers. Still has his Queen up. I mean, the base didn't even really have the time to do that. I mean, that only took 1.5 minutes to get through that attack. But this is going to be the last and final attack. This one coming from Mask on his Town Hall 11. Go ahead and watch this epic Queen Charge. And as you guys can see in that little channel, that's where he wants his Queen to go. You can kind of see it where the Archer Tower is, and right behind the Archer Tower is the Dark Elixir storage. And on this charge, you can pick up a couple Wizard Towers. He can go ahead and pick up the most important thing, and that is the Eagle Artillery. He doesn't even need wall breakers to go ahead and take out that Eagle Artillery. So definitely exposing a weakness on this Town Hall 11 layout. And as you guys have seen, I mean, this Town Hall's kind of in the center, but I mean, North Watchers, just like Forbidden, was running all anti-3 Town Hall 11s. It's usually what clans are doing, especially when you're putting up double-digit numbers in for 10v10s. Gotta run those anti-3 Town Hall 11s. We got King over here at 3 o'clock. He's just gonna go ahead and help set the funnel for this queen. Again, he does want her to go into that channel. She is locked on to the Wizard Tower. Once the Wizard Tower goes down, had the poison waiting for the enemy CC. Kind of got a late pull. Baby Dragon, the poison's still up though, so Baby Dragon is going to go ahead and just kind of marinate in that poison as the queen goes ahead and takes it out. So here comes the Eagle Artillery. Once the Eagle Artillery goes down, Queen is going to go ahead and target the that Wizard Tower and go ahead and target that Expo. Just incredible value from this charge right here from Mask, starting as Lalo over here on the far right-hand side. And those loons pretty much directly targeting the Sweeper. From the Sweeper, they're going to go ahead and take out the Inferno Tower. And on this one, notice on the charge, like we saw in Hostile Intense, he went ahead and put the Grand Warden with the Queen on the charge. Mask opting in to bring the Warden, setting him to air, and using the Warden on the flight portion. But he's dropping down that rage spell, pushing all those loons into the core. Town Hall is down. Queen goes ahead and snipes it. She's working on an Expo. She's going to help take... Actually, the loons took out the air defense because the Queen was kind of tied up on the CC. He has one more raid spell left to deploy and nothing but an Archer Tower and a Tesla to start this, or to help take down this balloon parade. Ain't gonna happen. Ends up swagging the raid spell. Huge shout out to Mass. Dude did absolute work in this war. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the attacks featured. I'm sorry, I usually get the this recap out, the CWL invite recaps out a day early, but I am still on vacation. In case you guys missed the last video, I am still on vacation. I'm literally recording this in my hotel room, but I want to get this out to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The 134 to 129 was the final for Forbidden versus North Watchers. I want to give a big shout out to them. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave the video a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But that is going to do it. I got to get back to vacation. Huge shout out to everybody over in Forbidden. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.